Taurus. How are you? Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming back. For those of you who are just finding the channel, my name is Michelle, and this is my Tarot and Oracle channel, Born Without Boundaries. Please click subscribe and ring that bell so that you get all the notifications when the content comes up, including my live shows. I've been going live a lot lately, so please do subscribe to the channel and join the live feeds so that we can have up-to-date, in-person community conversations. They've been off the hook and excellent, and I've enjoyed them so much. So Taurus, this is your week ahead reading. What's up for you? What's up with you this week? Let's see. I split this deck 5 ways. Interesting. It's in 4 ways. And you know what? I saw your cards already when I was shuffling them. I have to say this right now. I know that sounds really crazy, but I trust my intuition. My intuition is off the hook, and I saw your cards. And I'm gonna trust my intuition. I'll tell you, it was when I was dividing the deck and I was splitting it and I was talking to you and I saw your cards. And I'll tell you which ones it was. And if another one speaks to me and jumps out to me, then I will use it, definitely. But it was Lion Spirit. I hear the church bell ringing. Think on your feet. There's a lot of fire here, Taurus. Oh, and I felt like you were connected with Leo too. I said, Leo, you showed up prominently in Leo's reading. Go check out Leo's reading, Taurus. Because you turned up in Leo's reading big time. And trust the great mystery. And the other card that I had that feeling when I was passing through, and I said that I would take it if I did, was Rhino, overcome any obstacle. Go to this is very untraditional, but you know what? I do what I'm called to do. I do what I'm called to do. I trust it. This is very prominent. You showed up, you turned up big time. It's almost like the hero in Leo's reading. So go get Leo's reading. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Go watch Leo's reading because you turned up big time in Leo's reading. Big time. Fox spirit, think on your feet. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. And rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. This is a long-term connection you've had probably with a Leo. And if not a Leo, Sagittarius, could be Aries, but I'm really getting a more youthful fire sign. Could be their mentality is more youthful, could be their age is more youthful, but Taurus, I'm really picking up strongly on a Leo. This fire energy. That you're almost, like I said in their reading, you're almost coming to their rescue. This is a long-standing connection between you and this fire sign. And I feel like you've been through a lot with each other. Not just as lovers, but not as lovers for a long time, but as friends. Your relationship has endured, and you've meant a lot to each other. As sort of you're their stability, you're their stabilizing force. This could be your son or daughter. But it also could be love. It is definitely love. It is definitely that deep, powerful, spiritual, divinely ordained connection. Like the two of you are, trust the great mystery. This is soulmate connection. Not necessarily twin flame connection, but soulmate connection. Even though you were born into very different signs or different places, it's like you're literally cut from the same fabric. There is something powerful about your loyalty and the way that you love them that is bringing out the best in them, and that is everything they need right now. I'm telling you, this is somebody that you've written off as a friend for a long time. But this is a cosmic partner. This is somebody that I mean, if you could see all the cards, except for the think on your feet, the fire sign that's looking right at you, all the focus, all the energy is forward, is looking in the same direction. Here, here, here. They're all looking in the same direction, and that is the future, forward. You're moving forward. This is progress with this person. You literally, to them, you may have seemed too plain. It's almost like not like you're too plain. You're a Taurus. You're dazzling, but yeah, it's almost like I'll just say, you were friend. You're just a friend. You're just a friend, and you're loved as a friend, as that solid, stable part in their life. But now they're finally starting to realize it's like they're growing up. They were very youthful and very immature, and now they're growing up. And they're realizing that you and your stability and your loyalty is the most valuable thing that they have in their life. They're seeing your magic. Now, finally, they're realizing your magic. And this is a cosmic partner. This is a partner that, I'm telling you, you already know this person, but they've kind of been diminished as a friend in a way. Which is weird, because I don't think friend is a diminished way of being. I think friend is beautiful, but it's like they've been in your life so long, you almost, but it's them. Oh, it's them. Oh, it's not just them. They're always happy to see you, but you wouldn't have been somebody, and if you dated a long time ago. And you wouldn't have been somebody that they, you've seen them date other people. But they're growing up, and they're realizing just how valuable you are. And they're starting to see how glamorous and luxurious loyalty and steadfastness and kindness is. I mean, listen, you're ruled by Venus. Venus can be a little shallow. The fixed signs tend to like glamour. You do. You guys like to like glamour. And sometimes, especially when we're young, we can be a little too freaking shallow. I'm just going to say it. So it's not that this person has ever treated you badly. You're friends with this person. They're already in your life. They've been in your life for so long, it's like they almost took you for granted. And it's like they're having this epiphany this week. I'm saying, go watch the Leo video. They're having this epiphany this week. So they're either a Leo or they have prominent Leo placements. It's like literally they're finally seeing you. And I know that you guys have had a rough fucking couple of months. Like, and your ruling planet Venus is now in the sign of Cancer. Because Venus is in Cancer. But I think that this is what's really fueling, like, them seeing you for your true value, because the Cancerian mentality of, you know, Cancers can be really moody and annoying, and we've all been suffering from the emotional swings that Cancers go through all the time. Everybody's feeling, you know, I'm telling you, it's like we do it all the time, and it's even too much for us. So good luck when you're, like, when this is all new to you. Like that. Oh my God, it's just been a very emotional season, and a lot of shit has been coming up because of Mercury, like everything. But it's that Venus being in Cancer and highlighting the beauty that is that unconditional, loyal love. That may have been not glamorous enough for that, not exciting, you know, it's not exciting. They're always like up for the next hit, the next pleasure, the next high. They're maturing. It's like they're coming to a point in their life where they're just changed. They're just matured now. They're connected to this higher way of thinking, as opposed to just the shallow earthly shit that they've been indulging in for as long as you've known them. And they're realizing you, as suddenly it's like they're waking up and realizing how valuable that kind of love is. How valuable that steadfastness is. And they're really, like, literally, it's like they're seeing you through like rose-colored glasses. But they know you. So it's not like they're painting you in an illusionary, crazy way. That's not it's like they're finally seeing all that glow that was there all the time. It's like their future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, dark glasses, like dark blackout glasses have been removed. And now it's like your shine is finally hitting their eyes, and they're all like the stars in their eyes. They get it now. They get it. This is this week for you. This is what the full moon is going to do for you. And honestly, Taurus, I think you really deserve this, because you've just been really tested lately. And you're tenacious. You don't give up on people. But it's almost like they gave up on you. But not really. Because I'm telling you, they didn't give up on you. They didn't walk out of your life. They've been a part of your life. I feel like this person is, you just know them really well. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And they're really going to finally appreciate you this week. Whether it be your son or daughter, finally passing that point of immaturity where they're constantly talking back to you, and they finally come to a realization, because this is a young person, but not a kid. This is like, you know, they could be 19, 18, maybe 6, probably young adult. Or they could have had the mentality of a young adult for a ridiculously long time, like way longer than is justifiable. You know what I'm talking about. And suddenly it's like they've gone from this foxy little, like, playful, I know that a fox isn't a cat, but it's almost like a kitten, into a full-grown king. A full-grown, owning their own shit and realizing true value. It's like they've matured. It's like they've gone from mutable fire to fixed fire. They appreciate that steadfastness now. And this is all divine cosmic maturity coming into being. like, connecting with that higher message and a higher set of values. This isn't like fun earth magic. Like, this is the great mystery. This is connecting with not knowing all the answers, but knowing that faith is the answer, and that you don't have to have all the answers because you're not the smartest person in the world. And yes, I'll say it. Our solar system may revolve around you, but our solar system is all of 8 planets. Okay? You may be the center of the solar system, but now you're connecting to that higher plane. This person is connecting to that higher plane and realizing, I'm not the center of the galaxy. I'm sure as fuck not the center of the universe. There's a lot out there that doesn't even know I exist. And it's not them feeling bad about themselves. It's them really almost overcoming their own arrogance. And when they do, they just see how valuable your friendship has been, how valuable your companionship has been, how valuable you have been, and your steadfastness has been their whole lives. I mean, their whole lives. You guys probably met when you were young adults. If this isn't your child, your young adult child, you guys probably met when you were in high school or something. You've known each other that long. Maybe longer, but definitely you met around that teenage time when they loved your fashion sense and you love their diva flair, and you love that about each other. You just fucking love that about each other. But now it's developed into something like, wow, we have been here for each other for so long, and that value is being recognized and seen this week. That's what's coming for you. That's what this full moon is going to pop off. It's like that old, it's like what you're letting go of, what's popping for you. And because full moons, it's time to let go. It's time to just get rid of and let go of anything that's getting in your way or that doesn't serve you anymore. And what in this situation, what doesn't serve you anymore, the two of you anymore, is that not seeing each other for all that you're worth. That's what doesn't serve anymore. That sort of safety barrier you put between you. You don't need it. It's not necessary. Literally, you've overcome it. And they get that. They're the ones that are knocking it down. Because they see that your whole lives, all you've ever done is defend them and be there for them. Why should they put a barrier up between the two of you? It's coming down. This is good stuff. I don't want to, it's not necessarily juicy, but it's romantic. It doesn't have that passion and flair that serves addictive behaviors, but it has that unconditional love that serves spiritual connections. And you're finally both at a place where you can appreciate it. Beautiful. I'm so happy because Taurus, you deserved a good reading. You did. You've been having a past couple of weeks have been having a rough and tumble, man. But that's okay because you can weather that kind of shit. You do. You have the ability. You have the ability. Now, whether or not you want this person, you love them already. I'll tell you that right now. You love them already. But this is about them finally seeing you for what you're worth. This isn't about you making a decision that you want to be with them or that you're in love with them. Could be. If you already know you're in love with them, they're figuring out that they're in love with you too. But it may not be that between you. It may just be finally they're acknowledging your value. It's like finally when your 18-year-old comes home from college break or whatever, and they're like, holy crap, you work so hard for me. Thank you. Could just be that. And it'll rock your world. Like, whoa, how long did that take? You know, not like in an ungrateful way, but you're like, yeah, and you deserved it. You deserve that. You deserve that recognition. You do. You will be on a small scale. I don't want to diminish it, because this is very meaningful to you. But on a very personal, intimate scale, you will be acknowledged this week, Taurus. And it will be very important to you. I'd like to hear all about it in the comments or on the lives. If you can catch us on a go live, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear your voice. Until next week, I'll see you.